Hey YouTube, it's me Fancy, and I just got off of work. I'm bored. That's not why I'm doing a video though. I'm doing a video because I need to do a review, and I know y'all probably like, dang, she's spitting these videos out. I work from home, so the kind of hours that I have, I don't log in until late, and I get off around this time, which is 7. So I have a lot of extra time on my hands. And number 2, I have 5 sisters that live away from me, and this is our way of communicating some things, especially my sister Keisha. She's always asking questions, so when I do YouTube videos on it, it kind of helps our situation. Not that I have to explain to anybody, but if those were my only 5 viewers, I would do this every day. So shout out to my sisters, every single one of them. Keisha, Brianna, Audrey, Jamise, and Jamiria, even though she's not old enough to watch videos. And even Crystal, shout out to her too. So anyway, the point of my video today is to do a review on Neutrogena skincare products. I've been using Neutrogena now for, it's been at least 5 years. I had an ex-boyfriend that introduced me to their soap, which I don't have with me today, but it's just because I've been lazy and I haven't went and got any. But the minute I get some, I'm going to do a review on it. But they have this transparent soap that doesn't have any dye or anything in it, and that was the first thing that I started using from Neutrogena. So over time, it just grew. So the 2 products that I'm going to do a review on today from their skincare line is I'm going to do a review on the Deep Clean Cream Cleanser and also their Oil Eliminating Astringent Toner, basically. And as you can see, it's almost gone because I do actually use that. But I will say, before I start this video, if you guys look in a few of my other videos, and if it looks like I have pimples and acne and stuff everywhere, I naturally have bad skin. I don't have the best skin, something I guess I inherited from my dad. I don't have good skin. So I have to be really careful about the things that I use, and I try out a lot of different stuff because one thing about me, I'll try it at least once. So sometimes, as a result, I get breakouts. The other reason is, I'll admit to YouTube, I have a really bad habit of sleeping in my makeup. And I know I'm supposed to know better, but I do a lot of early mornings and a lot of late nights. So sometimes it happens. I fall asleep in my makeup. I don't always wash it off, and the products that I'm telling you about, I don't always use them like I should. So anyway, these products, I will tell you though, are best when used with the rest of Neutrogena skincare line. Like, number 1, they have, and all of this stuff over time, I'm going to start using again, so I'll be able to do reviews on it to show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. But if you have a pen and a piece of paper, you can write this down. And these are products that I know for a fact work. If I use them on a regular basis, I will have clear skin. They have an exfoliating face wash that's kind of like an apricot scrub, kind of, sort of, and it's for blackheads and whiteheads. Now that I don't use anymore, only because I went back to using St. Ives apricot scrub, but Neutrogena does have some. They have, like I mentioned before, a transparent soap that is wonderful on your skin, especially if you wear makeup, and you can find that at Walmart or Walgreens, and it runs you about $1.97. They have one that's fragrance free and one that has fragrance in it, but both of them are transparent. They're clear in a little white box about that big, and it says Neutrogena on it. They have another product that I used to use that was this mask that's supposed to, you put it on your face, and it's supposed to eliminate oil. Now that, I will tell you, did not work, but I do have extremely oily skin, so for someone who has mild oil when it comes to their skin, it might work for them, but for me it didn't work. So the two products that I'm going to tell you about today going to be something that I can give you an honest opinion about because I use it quite a bit. Is the Deep Clean Cream Cleanser. And with this product, it's oil free, and what it says on the back is this clean rinsing daily cream cleanser contains beta hydroxy to penetrate deep into pores, dissolving dirt, oil, and makeup, and it also removes dead surface skin cells that can dry, roughen, and dull your complexion. Softer, fresher skin will emerge. Now with this product, I can honestly say I don't use it every day. I don't use it as a soap every day to wash my face, but when I need to remove makeup in a hurry, quick, fast, in a hurry, and I want that clean feeling like I really deep clean my face, this is what I use. You can use it every day. I don't use it every day, but it does leave you with that fresh feeling. You can tell when you've used it because it looks like you have a new layer of skin, and I'm not even being dramatic. It feels that way, but it also looks that way. And what I do is when I put mine on, sometimes I let it sit for a minute or two before I completely rinse it off with warm water. And for whatever reason, it has like this cooling thing that goes on that makes you feel so fresh and so clean. So when it says that it improves your complexion, at one point I was using it twice a week, and I could tell that it was improving my complexion. Like, my skin looked so fresh and so clean and so just new. I loved it. And it's because it's a cream cleanser, it's sensitive on the skin too. So I think it's about $6, and you can get it at Walgreens or Walmart. And I would recommend, this is a Neutrogena product that I do recommend that you go out and get if you have problems with your skin, or even if you wear makeup and you want that deep cleansing for your pores. This is something that I think will be good. I know will be good. I can recommend it. I'm not affiliated with any of these companies. I'm not getting paid for any of this. So anything that I recommend to y'all is because I like it and I want to use it. And I just want to, you know, spread the word. Okay, so the next thing is, anybody that has acne and you wear makeup and you don't use toner, 75% of your problem could be because you don't use toner or astringent, as everyone else calls it. Now, with this recommendation, I'm going to say use a toner. Doesn't have to be Neutrogena, but if you wear makeup and if you have acne, toner is something that you need to be using. I didn't know that until a few years ago, but I could tell a big difference once I did start using it. So anyway, the toner or astringent of my choice is Clean Pore, and it's by Neutrogena. And this is actually not the first astringent that I've used by them. They have another one that's for sensitive skin that's in a blue bottle with a white top. That one works really well also, but it's not as strong and it's not as harsh on the skin. I used to use that at first because I'm so easy to break out, but I have so much oil in my skin, so I had to go to using this. But basically what you do with toner or astringent, in case you don't know, after you clean your face and you've washed your face well, you get a cotton ball or a cotton pad, put a little on there, and you spread it all over your face. What toner does is, toner is going to remove the dirt if there's any left over. It's going to remove any oil if there's any left over, and even any residue from soap. And a lot of times I've cleaned my face, deep cleaned my face with 2 or 3 cleansers, a soap, a cream cleanser, an exfoliant, and all this stuff. Then go back and use toner, and I still see stuff on the cotton ball. It's because sometimes different soaps and stuff leave a residue or a film on our skin. And so toner will take care of that. This toner in particular, I don't know why I like it so much. I do like it though. It's strong, but it definitely works. And it's basically 2% salicylic acid. And the purpose for it is it's an acne medication. It's a good treatment for acne. It says here that you're supposed to use it 2 to 3 times a day. I will be honest with you and tell you, I have never used this product 2 to 3 times a day. could be the problem. Maybe I need to start doing it, but it's just something that I've never done. I didn't make a habit of doing it when I first started using it. I only used it once a day when I would wash my face, and that's still, no matter how bad my face breaks out, I have this thing about, if it takes a lot of work for me to use certain products, like some products you have to use them every day and 2 times a day and 3 times a week, and by the time you use a soap every day to wash your face, a cream cleanser 2 or 3 times a week, an exfoliant 2 or 3 times a week, and a moisturizer every day, and a hydrating mask twice a week, and toner 2 or 3 times a day, that's a lot of stuff. I can't lie to y'all. That's too much for me. It's just not what I'm going to do. So, I know y'all see the blinds and stuff reflecting on me. I'm sitting in front of the window and the sun is going down. So, I don't know how it looks on camera, but sorry about that. But anyway, I'm just not good when it comes to, you know, putting that much effort into something, especially like my skin. I need to, because I complain about acne, but that's just a lot going on. I want to be able to wash my face and go. But the toner thing is something that I know I need to do, so I will tell y'all I do this at least once a day. Every now and then I forget, but for the most part I do it once a day. And I see a difference with the once a day, so I can just imagine what it does if you actually use it when you're supposed to. I will follow the directions on the bottle. If you start off using it 2 to 3 times a day and you feel like it is a little bit too harsh and it's over drying your skin out, I would go down to once a day. A few of my siblings don't have acne, so for them they could even go with doing it 2 or 3 times a week, because they don't wear makeup like I do and they don't have the acne problems like I do. Acne problems are something that I've always had, so they may not have to do it as much as I do, but if it starts irritating your skin, I would recommend going down on the dosage. But anyway, I just wanted to put that out there. That was basically the point of this video, is to give you some options as far as your skin. Neutrogena, anything as far as I'm concerned, is good. I've used their lip gloss, I've used their face mask. The one for oil didn't help me, but I've used so many products by Neutrogena, lotion and all kinds of stuff, and so far everything I've loved. But I do know their skincare line definitely is it. So once again, I'll show you what the items look like. And if you want, you can go out and purchase these items. Both of them you can find at Walmart, CVS, Walgreens. A couple times I think I've even purchased them at grocery stores, depending on where. So that's basically going to be the end of this video. Thank you guys for joining me. Visit my blog, www.darkskinnedgirlsincluded.blogspot.com, for sermons or prayer requests that you may have that you want to send in. You can visit my church website, and that is www.soulsharvestfellowship.org. We have live services that you can view from the internet Wednesdays at 7 and Sunday mornings at 10. And like I said, they're streaming live from the internet, and you can download sermons or whatever free of charge on your MP3 or whatever. Anything else? I think that's it. Like I said, thanks again for joining me. If you guys have any questions or comments, let me know. Any suggestions, let me know. I am growing with you guys. I am not a makeup guru or somebody who just knows everything about everything. I just happen to be talented at the few things that I do know. So I basically feel like I'm learning as you guys are learning. So if my channel isn't perfect yet, and if my lighting isn't always good, or if my angles aren't always good, don't shoot me in the foot yet. Give me time. I catch on pretty swiftly, so over time it'll grow, and you know, I'll mature at certain things, and I'll know how to do this and this and this and this. Like I said, I'm open to suggestions, not criticism, because I know some people come to YouTube just to give their opinion about stuff, opinions that aren't helping or edifying or building anybody up. That I don't want to hear. But if you have some suggestions that will help, let me know. And like I said in the update video that I did about 3 weeks ago, I'll be consistent with the videos. I have more free time than the average YouTube person does, because I work from home and I don't have any kids or a husband and none of that stuff going on. So I have a little more time to devote to it. So I will be consistent with the videos. I'll make them the best quality that I can make them. Even if I only have 5 subscribers, I'll do the videos as if I had 5,000, because the ones that do watch, I want you to actually feel like you're learning and you're getting something. So basically that's it. Once again, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, have a good day. Bye.